Alright, welcome guys to another Blender live stream. I'm your host Morgan Ozpin, and today, as you can tell, we've already made a freaking Samus 3D model on my last stream, and I figured, why not I just make Ridley as well, because he's like one of the main antagonists in the Metroid franchise, and I've been replaying a bunch of Metroid GBA games like Fusion and Zero Mission, and I thought to myself, you know what, let's just sculpt Ridley because I'm a big fan of the Metroid games. Heck, I've already played Zero Mission a couple of times already, even though it's like a freaking 20-year-old game. My god, it's already been 20 years since Zero Mission. What the fuck? So yeah, we're just gonna be making Ridley. I don't have anything else to say here except to sculpt Ridley. Reason why I went for Ridley and not Kraid, other than the fact that there's the argument that Metroid's bosses are very big, and Ridley's probably the only one that seems to be small enough to be sculpted in a program like Blender. I also think Ridley's design is much more iconic than say Kraid or Mother Brain. So we're going for Ridley's design. Plus, I think I really enjoy every time Ridley is a boss in Metroid. Even though Ridley has been a boss in what, freaking 7 games in the Metroid franchise. There's Zero Mission, then there's Metroid Samus Returns remake, then there was Super Metroid, and technically he was a boss in Metroid Fusion, even though it's an ex-parasite. Then there are the Metroid Prime games that I haven't played yet. Even though even though Ridley's character has been played to shits in the entire Metroid series, I do enjoy Ridley's fights because I don't know, because his attack, his hit is what's it called, his hitbox is actually much bigger compared to most other bosses in Metroid series, which makes for a little of a more easier boss to fight, even though he's more of a tank in most recent games. But I really enjoy Ridley as a boss, even though he's an overplayed character right now. Although I gotta say, it's very bold for who's the guys that made Metroid Dread. It's very bold for Mercury Steam to not include Ridley in the newest 2D Metroid game. That's a really bold decision. And I really enjoyed their decision to include Kraid there. So I guess that's that. So let's just jump into it, and let's make Ridley. So let me just quickly make a image editor here. Now, am I going to be faithful to the original design of Ridley? Not really, I'd say. I mean, there's so many designs of Ridley. There's the pixel art version of Ridley from the 2D Metroid games. Then there are the Ridley designs from the Metroid Prime series, which are technically just 3D models, which could work in Blender. But I figured I should just do my own take on Ridley, which is the one you guys saw on the thumbnail. Hold on, quickly. Because the thing about Ridley is that I noticed that for most of her iterations, most of the time he usually the artists behind Ridley sort of have this effort to make Ridley as a scary, realistic boss as possible, kind of like a Dark Souls boss in most cases. Even in the pixel art versions, I think they even though the limitations of the hardware, looks like Ridley is hold on, let me just quickly go through my file explorer here. Even though Ridley looks very cartoonish in the Super Nintendo and GBA eras of Metroid, I feel like the developers are still try to make Ridley as scary as possible by giving him as much detail as they can. So, I mean, I do enjoy that direction, but we are going for a more cartoonish, I guess, version of Ridley. And that starts with making his hands as big as possible. And also, we're gonna be using toon shaders. Forgot to mention that. Unlike the Metroid Prime series, wherein I'm pretty sure they use just basic diffuse shaders. I don't know what's the name of the shaders they use in their game engines, but you know, they go for a very realistic look in the Metroid Prime series. But we're going for a toon shader like aesthetic. Somewhat similar to the somewhat similar to the Samus Aran model I did a few weeks ago. So that's that. And that being said, let's just jump into it. Hold on, let me just quickly see if my live stream is playing. All right, this is playing. Okay. So let's just let me just rearrange the windows here, and let's make first the head. So the head, I think it's pretty simple. Well, actually not really simple. I think I first need to make a freaking UV sphere. And then where's my extra objects? Like, I just realized I didn't enable extra objects here yet. Hold on. We're going for a rounded cube, specifically a quad sphere, just to make things much more simple on my end when it comes to the retopology. Let's see, extra objects, please. Missing built-in add-ons, extra curve, extra mesh. God dang it, it's not here. Quick, I need to go to the Blender extensions page. Oh my god. Let me see, extra objects. Here it is. Alright. While I'm here, I could also try to... How do I know there's like a way to just left click and drag this. Okay, here we go. Allow online access. Here we go. So we do this now. I apologize if you guys can see my Firefox window right now. Alright. Come on, install please. It's taking a long time. Oh my god. So as you can tell, I barely prepared for this stream, thinking that I've already got everything prepared in Blender, but I guess for some reason extra objects is not installed in my Blender software. Why is it taking a long time? Come on. Okay, while we're here, I guess we can just talk a bit about what's been happening with me for the past couple of, well, the past 2 days, I guess. What have we been doing? Oh yeah, I've already like if you guys remember, me and my classmates were working on a podcast for a school project. And last time I talked about it, I told you guys about how the group project was a freaking nightmare to be a part of, because most of the members were just not cooperating with the people that really wants to cooperate. But then all of a sudden, this random member of ours who hasn't like spoken in the GC for the past couple of days just randomly got this idea to turn this podcast of ours into like an animated into an animated infographic show, wherein there'll be a bunch of, I don't know, like text and pictures and videos and animations popping out in the video while some of us talk. And I thought to myself, well, this is a very ambitious thing you want to do. I mean, it's a good idea, but we have this deadline is just 2 days away. You sure you could be able to get this animation done in time? And the girl was like, yeah, we can do this shit. We can do this shit. But first, we're gonna be using this. We're just gonna be stealing a transcript from a bunch of YouTube videos over here, and we're just gonna steal it and make it ours. And I'm like, what? Keep in mind that I've already like made like a script for myself on my part. And compared to the transcript of the YouTube videos that they sent me, the script was very lacking in terms of the information that they presented. In other words, I just think that my script was better because it was a freaking video. The videos that she sent me was just talking about the basic information of the topic that we were supposed to present. Okay, wait. Add-on's already freaking installed. Nice. All right. Okay, let me just quickly add a. Wait, where's the enable? Please, preferences. Install, please. Alright. There's that. Nice. Okay, good. If I go here. Alright, there we go. We got round cube, finally. Let me quickly turn that into quad sphere. So anyway, I had to like rewrite the script for this because I now had to follow the transcript of this YouTube video that she sent me. And you know, I just sent her like a basic recording of me reading my part. And I told her, hey, even though I'm sending you this recording, you still need to like splice this up into like different sections because I wanted to look like I'm having a conversation with this other person in our group. So I told her that you know, this recording still needs to be spliced up with another person's recording. But then the day finally arrived to when we finally had to present our podcast in front of class. Thank God I was online because if it was face to face, I don't know how I would handle the embarrassment. But the podcast freaking came and went, and I watched the final recording, and I saw what they did to my part, my baby, my script, and it was like, it was hell. It was a nightmare. By the way, they also asked me to edit some parts of the video for them as well, but not on my part, but on another person's section of the podcast. So I'm basically doing a bunch of editing for another bunch of hosts in our podcast, and you know, I worked the shit out of the video to make sure that it looks nice. I even did like a 3D render of a freaking of a radio on top of a table, and even like used some of my freaking original music for it and shit like that, and also created this freaking visual audio wave whenever someone speaks. You know, I worked the shit out of that, and it really costed like 929 megabytes in my computer. So you know, I did all that shit. Despite the fact that the recording they sent me was recorded via some sort of Xbox microphone or something, you know, it's a low quality audio that they sent me, but I worked the shit out of it to make sure it looked good. And I was expecting that they would also try to match the quality that I sent to them, you know. I mean, I don't expect them to to be good at at video editing. I just expect them, you know, to at least do something that's decent enough for the professor. But when I saw the original, the freaking final product, I was freaking baffled, because the the final recording had everything that we recorded out of sequence, as in, like, because the way I structured the script was in a conversational manner between this other host in my group. But instead of like having it seem like I'm having a conversation with this other person, they pretty much just took the original recordings and just put them in two different sections. Like there would be like 5 minutes of me just talking to myself, and then the next 5 minutes would just be the other host just talking to himself as well, and it sort of results in this very nonsensical speech between me, myself, and I, and the host, my other host, was also just speaking to himself in the other section, and I felt betrayed. Like I did my not to mention this I freaking put my face in that recording, making it look like I was the one who freaking edited the shit out of that section of the podcast. But I mean, like, and then I was also freaking upset because the other group that I edited for had my edits on it, and it really made the professor think that, hey, this is probably their work and not mine. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm the one who basically just made sure I made the podcast as beautiful as possible to listen to. AKA my back is now hurting from all the carrying I had to freaking do for this podcast, but I guess that's how the ball rolls, I guess, in a group project. Anyway, I've been rambling too much. Let's just get into freaking Sculpting Ridley. I apologize for that. So I know Ridley has a very narrow skull to it, so I'm just gonna quickly move this like this, and also let's do some flattening here. Actually, I might do some remesh. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright. So the first thing in the agenda right now is to make Ridley's what's it called? Ridley's head here. So hold on, let me just quickly insert the chat here. Alright, there we go. Okay, we first need to make Ridley's head. And that's by first making the what do you call this, the not jaw section of his face. So we first need to flatten out some parts here. All right, let's do some G. By the way, guys, if you have requests for me to make a 3D model, I've already made a Fiverr commission, in case you haven't heard. So if you want me to make something for you, you can just go ahead to my Fiverr gig and we can, just like talk about what you want me to make, and I'll probably make it, as long as it's not an NFT related or scam related or crypto related, because that's something I've been getting a lot of for some reason. I will happily make you guys some game assets or film assets, but if it's if it's NFT, go watch my Donkey Kong animation video. You would know from that video that I really hate NFTs. So yeah, that's just what I want to announce here. Let me just quickly puffin up this this jaw of his. I think we can also make a. This is a snake hook here. Also quickly make his. No, that's not it. Let me quickly triple the amount of vertices here. Oh, wait. Sorry, I forgot to add 0 there. Well, I wonder what would the low poly Ridley would look like. Okay, nice. Wow, it looks like it almost looks like it's how do I say this? It enabled Dine Topo for a bit there. Alright, let me just quickly flatten out some of these edges. We can also try to make an indentation to this, what's it called, his big lump on his head. I don't know, is this the result of him fighting Samus for I don't know, 4 games straight? Like the injuries didn't go away, it just left a permanent dent on his head for the longest time. Okay, let's do the grab brush. I'm gonna move these edges towards the middle here, and we can do a remesh right here. Okay, so we can go for draw here. Switch this to subtract mode. Now we're at it, we can also try to disable. Where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, I'll disable the unified radius. Don't want this to be mixed with the other brushes. Okay, let's do a quick crease. I'm gonna make a crease right here, as well as over here. Let's do some subtract over here. Okay. All right. I'll use a draw brush here. I'll create like a little bit of a, yeah, something like this. Right. increase the remesh here to 0.02. Okay. Okay, quickly, let's go ahead and okay. Alright, I know how shape language works, so I think I need to just make some of these parts more sharp. I'll quickly just put on my drawing tablet here. And let's quickly save this. Call this RIdley. RIdley.blend. Alright. Okay. Oof. We can try to make this much sharper. Oh wait, this is the wrong brush. This one. Okay, wait. G. I need to get that freaking pointiness off his pinhead, you know. Like that. There we go. And while we're at it, we can also try to add a little bit of a thing on his, between his face, like that. Alright. Okay. Also try to maybe put some more edge to his thing here. Okay. You know, is it me or is this much easier to make a monster design compared to like a cute design, you know? Because with a monster design, it's much easier because even though you have the lowest art skills in your hand, you know, people would just think if you're making a monster, they would think that the ugliness of the drawing was intentional. Alright. Alright, so that's the first part of his head. We'll go ahead and switch back to object mode here. We're going to use... I guess I'm using that round cube. But for this round cube, I need to quickly cut it in half. And to prove to you the power of flex glue, I cut this boat in half. Oh my god, I freaking love that meme. Alright, let's just do this. Do that. F that. Okay. I don't know why it turned on. Okay. Alright. I just have a very big snout, right? Yeah, that seems to be the girth of Ridley's beak. You know, now I'm looking at it, this sort of design sort of reminds me of a Chozo in a way. Okay, but I think I made it too big. Maybe kind of like maybe this would do. Okay, I'll just quickly fix this in sculpt mode. Alright, remesh this please, thank you. Let's do a G. Turn on the mirror. You know, while we're at it, I must I at least do my complaints. I mean my criticisms on the Metroid series in general. Starting with, what the fuck was RIdley from Zero Mission? Because if you guys don't know, like RIdley is supposed to be this reincarnation of Ridley in Metroid Zero Mission after defeating him in the first part of the game. And he's supposed to be like the final boss, and when I first walked up to him, I thought that it would be a, you know, the best final bosses in all of video games, because Metroid Zero Mission was just a blast from start to finish. But then I freaking played the entirety of the freaking I played through the entire boss fight of RIdley, and I think I just defeated him much quicker than original Ridley, and I thought to myself, what the fuck was that boss fight all about? I say it was like the easiest boss fight I've ever encountered in video games. I mean, granted, it was it had like a smaller hitbox compared to original Ridley, but you know, his health isn't that big of a deal to get through. That's why despite the fact that and you know, it's a disappointment, because I do think RIdley has a very good design to him. Maybe I would say like maybe below Ridley's design from Metroid Samus Returns, but still, it's a pretty good design. If there's one other boss fight that I want future games to bring back, it would be I would say it would be Nightmare from Metroid Fusion. I mean, say what you want about Metroid Fusion, about how it's more linear than the other games, but the freaking nightmare design was so freaking iconic to me. Like, I mean, it's not iconic for most people, but to me, it looked very cool as hell. The fact that it's if you guys haven't seen Nightmare, the boss from Zero Mission, it's pretty much just like a floating, well, not really a cube, but it's like a floating cube with arms and a jet to accompany his legs, I think. And I thought to myself, wow, this is a really cool design for a boss, and I wouldn't mind it if in some remake or in some sequel in the future, Metroid would bring Nightmare back. I wouldn't be disappointed if that's the case. Okay, are there any space for this to... Okay, wait. Okay, let me just quickly make a snout for this character. Grab. One. Alright, there we go. Wait, I'm not trying to remember. I'm trying to remember if really ever had like a nose or something. Do you have a nose? So I don't think it's this big. I mean, come on, guys. How can I remember Ridley's design if I'm so busy trying to kill this shit whenever I meet him? But I think I'll just maybe lessen the amount of lumps here. We quickly just make a, you know, like that. And we can maybe try to make some nostrils here as well with a draw brush. I don't know why, but this looks weird. I guess that's the point of release design, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna go back to here, and I want to see if maybe increasing the... Yeah, that looks like a Ridley thing, something Ridley would do. Actually, I want to know, how big is Ridley in real life? Maybe it would help if I actually run the numbers of how big Ridley is for lighting purposes. Metroid size. Ridley Metroid size. Okay, freaking Gemini here is saying that Ridley from Metroid's about 13.5 meters tall, or 4 meters, really? Okay, the wiki here, fandom says that Ridley is about 3.5 feet high, or 4 meters tall. How is that? Okay, let me quickly go to dimensions here. Okay, let me just put up a freaking human here to scale. All right. Okay, why's okay, this is good. I'll use this as a base, I guess. Okay, this guy here, I think it's 2.06. So Ridley is supposed to be twice the height? Huh? wait. I wanna know, what's M mean in dimensions here in Blender? Dimensions, Blender. Okay, maybe there's like a size comparison to, you know, I guess I would assume Samus is no, average human height. Okay, I'm seeing the size comparison between Samus and Ridley here. It does seem like Ridley is twice the size of Samus here. And it's like she's like two Samuses high. I guess works. Okay, now I'm looking at it. Like, Ridley's not that big. I just need to like resize this, I guess. Like here. Granted, his body is still going to be just as big. Let me just quickly make a plane here. Control A rotation. Alright, I need this to be be 4 meters. 5. No, I want this to be 4 meters. Control A. Scale. Okay. Alright, so this is how big This is how big, what's it called? Really should be. At least in terms of height. So I'm gonna quickly just move these objects to the, on here. Right. Scale. Okay. Okay, these should be, okay, good. Okay, let me just quickly duplicate this layer here. 180 and mirror this along the Y global. I'll just quickly get rid of the that snout on his on his thing. Now let's control A rotation. Okay, good. Control A scale. Okay. I was a bit confused there at first because the dimensions here is not changing. I was expecting this to be all ones, but I forgot that it's actually scale that it's applying, not the dimensions. All right. Wait, are there any? Oh, that's not good. I don't know if you new Blender users notice it, but there's a difference, a slight difference in the color between this snout and this snout. That's gonna how do I apply Control S? No, it's Control. Did I apply normals again? Fuck. Control N. Control N. Oh wait, no, Control. Or is it Alt N? Alt N? Or N? Shift N? No. Oh, whatever. Recalculate normals. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that should change the. Yep, that's good. All right, let's just quickly edit the rest of this here, and sculpt mode. I think the concavity of his beak, of his lower beak, is much lesser than the one on the top here. So I think I'll have to not reflatten it, but I think the more so move it closer to her lower dentition here. I think I'm using the word dentition as if I'm a freaking dentist or something. Yeah, that looks like a pterodactyl beak over here. Alright, there we go. I think it would be best if I separate the jaws and the main part of the head here to separate objects in the final render, just to properly rig the opening and closing of his mouth. Okay. Alright, now that we're here, do a remesh. Let's quickly make a concavity on his beak here. Okay, nice. I will make a just edge out this edging. I'm gonna edge out some of these the dental arch of Ridley here. Like so. Okay. Okay, and then I'll hit save for this one. By the way, guys, I don't know if you guys can see it, but my I don't think you can see it, but I've enabled an add-on here called Screencast Keys that pretty much shows you the buttons I'm pressing. Although I think my big head is in the way. There we go. I'll just shrink myself down for a bit just so you guys can see the screencast keys over there. In case you want to follow along, I know I've enabled this add-on a couple of years ago when I first started using Blender for you guys, but for some reason as Blender started pushing some more updates, the add-on didn't work for majority of the time. So now I think I've completely reinstalled the add-on and now working. So hope you guys enjoy me pressing some keys. Okay. Alright, let me quickly just put these all into another collection. Call this the Ridley collection. And call this this mesh here main head. This one the upper beak, and the other one lower beak. Alright, let's do this shit. Radius here. Cool. to make up the palette here. Okay, that's good. I'll try not to add too much little details because I think they would be lost as soon as I apply toon shaders to this, so I'm just gonna quickly add remesh to this. No, add it. Let's just define the dental arch of RIdley here. I know there's like a way for me to sculpt mode. G. Alright, let me make sure that all of this is transitioning quite well with the rest of RIdley's body here. Okay, good. Let's leave some room for let's leave some room for Jesus here. But what I mean by that is like leave some room for the eyes of RIdley here. I know why, but I keep on quoting a bunch of lines from Star Kid because I've recently been watching the Hatfield trilogy with my little sister, and like I remember from the Cruise Must Die was this line from Chastity Grace when she said, "Hey guys, go leave room for Jesus," and ever since then, that line just lives rent free in my head. I want to try that whenever I see a bunch of my classmates like talking. I would just say, "Hey guys, we'll leave room for Jesus." Okay. Right, while we're at it, we can maybe add a UV sphere here. Okay, good. Let's quickly get rid of this sidebar here. Get a mirror. Ooh, there's to the side. Yeah, it's good. Maybe somewhere along here. Yeah. Maybe even move the eyes a little to this angle here. Now it really looks like it has a very dazed impression on his eyes. Okay, let's go ahead, make some indentations on this head here. Okay. Let's click Control to enable the subtract. Okay. Okay. Oh, you guys might be thinking, hey, this is some good-looking eyes that you're doing right now. Are you a good artist? By making these eyes look good? Well, no, this is basically just the way I make eyes in general. Like, even if without the monster design, I think I would also make these sorts of eyes in a basic human model or something, which may look ugly. Okay, but let me just make the corners of this much more defined. As well as, let's do that and hit remesh. I have to put 0.1. I have to. Oh wait, shit. I accidentally scaled it down. I don't know why, but this was like a very fat Ridley that I made. If I try to scale down the features, like to maybe around here, maybe even no this. Alright, let's just stick with this design for now. Okay. I'll work on the inside of the mouth later. Let's quickly just block out the rest of his body here. Starting with a cube. Wait, maybe I'll just keep it that way first. Solve edges. Alright, let's first make the chest area of Ridley. Alt Z. Mirror, remesh. There we go. Okay. Okay, 0.05. G. Speaking of horrifying characters, I noticed that I haven't really been making a lot of cute characters lately. I mean, granted, I made that one render I did in Microsoft Paint in Blender. That's technically cute, but I don't know. I haven't made any characters recently that I would consider cute. I'd say they're more so like I like put an emphasis on making sure that they have they look more cool than something cute, you know. I think the last cute character I made was a character named Snowflake from 2022. And I guess to some extent, that fly character from my film Candlewick. I don't know, like ever since then, I'm making more complicated characters that have, you know, like have broad shoulders, or I don't know, like like bigger breasts or something if it's a girl. And I don't know what that says about me. I guess I just like cool characters. Yeah, maybe for my next round I'll make something more more simple. So I do like my simple characters sometimes. Although I do have another what's it called? I have another Krita drawing that I want to turn into a 3D render. But I guess time will tell what I'll do next. Quickly. Okay, now this is the part of Ridley that's, you know, that shows his rib cage for a little bit. This ain't muscle. This is more so like convexity due to the fact that some of his rib cage is popping out. How do I portray that in 3D though? I notice I'm not using my freaking pen tablet here at all. If you guys never use a pen tablet, you don't know what you're missing out on. It's so much easier to especially in sculpting stuff like this. You don't understand how easy it is to just make these strokes with a pen tablet. I'll use the clay strips here once more. This time I'll try to add. I did say that I'll add as little details to this as possible, but now my artist brain's kicking in. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Let me just smooth out the kinks here. Okay, wait. I need to also add a few bits of creases here, just to emphasize the fact that it's a bone, not a muscle. All right, and finally, let's do like something like here. Oh, it looks way too defined. I think I'll add a little bit of a stroke here. Okay, wait, that's a bit too over the top. Okay. Alright, let's add a actually, I think I'll just add an abdomen right here, right now. Get an M here for the mask. Make a quick, let's quickly shade the part that I wanna extrude here. And we're just gonna hit Control I. And what's the shortcut here again? I guess there's no shortcut, so I guess we're just gonna move this down. Sculpt mode, Alt M, remesh. Nice. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and let's quickly get some brush here. I'm just gonna Sure, everything here is okay. I wonder if I should straighten his back or arch it. I think better if I arch it, maybe. Yeah, let's arch the back a bit, like that. While we're at it, we can also add a bunch of more muscle mass to his back. Let's do some creases. And granted, this is just a fictional character, but the more details, the better, I guess. Maybe I think the muscle mass here is a bit too big. Maybe the reason why I'm making a lot of masculine, very muscly characters is because I've been watching a lot of JoJo for, I don't know, like the past couple of months. And I really love parts 1 to 3, especially part 2 and 3. They're pretty iconic parts in my opinion. If you guys have never watched the first half of JoJo, you would have known that all the characters are freaking muscly as hell, and I freaking love muscle, you know. I mean, I used to not like muscly characters, but then after watching a little bit of JoJo, I thought, yo, these muscly characters can have some style if made correctly. And I still think like JoJo's Jotaro Kujo's character design is freaking cool as hell. In fact, I tried to once make Jodo Kujo's design in Blender. But that was before I knew about toon shaders, and when I finished the freaking render of Jotaro, it looked ugly as hell. Like I said, like the final render looked like I made like a scuffed up figurine version of JoJo using realistic shaders and cycles. That's why I don't do freaking realistic renders anymore. But I do want to do more realistic renders at some point. I did once do that AI hand thing a while back. When I was making fun of AI for the first in a video essay of mine. But I think I still need to like refine my skills in photorealistic rendering. Okay, so that's his body technically done. I guess we can go for the legs next. So I guess from here it looks really comically. I know Ridley has longer legs, right? I wonder if the fandom's measurement of Ridley's height is when Ridley's standing up straight, or if it's Ridley in his rest position in the games, because his rest position is just him like slouching down, which I guess contributes to why he's only like 4 feet tall compared to what people considered him to be like much larger than that. Huh. Anyway, how about we just make a cube for his fly here? And I might be thinking, yo, why are you using a cube? Wouldn't it be much better if it's a cylinder for his legs? Well, I'll get back to you guys about that. The reason why I'm using a cube is because we're going for a more angulated design to his entire stick here. And I think if I do no, don't do like that. Why don't we do this? Like this. Shrink this down, and this down here. Move this over here, and I'm gonna make a mirror modifier here. this lanky ass leg. Switches to face mode. I want to see how this looks with the thing here. You know what? I might as well have him slouching down, I guess, because it's. I feel it would be a pain on the rigging end if I have him stand up straight. Because if there's ever like an error in the way I retopo everything, it might result in a because I'm still going to like slouch him down eventually, and if I were to make him stand up straight on this original in his rest position, then rig it to have him slouch, it might result in some wacky flexing of the joint here. So let's just do this here. I guess while we're at it, we can also duplicate this. Can I do a mirror? Hold on, mirror Y global. Control A, Control N, Shift N. There we go. Hide his human body here, as well as this. I think I don't need to use this anymore. Go. Alright, it's good enough. Let's add another layer here. I mean not a layer, I mean another cube. This will now represent his kneecaps. Let's do mirror. Ah, fuck. Back. Get back. And oh, if I do Control Shift B, will this? Control B, maybe. How about if I don't want to triangulate that. Control R. Like that, I guess. let's just here it is. So. I'll just apply all here. Okay. Let's do control 1. Did that do it? Control plus. Wait, how to automatic shortcut? Wait, shortcut for automatic boolean. In Blender. Oh, Control Shift. Okay. Control Shift. Shift. Come on. It's not doing it. Maybe my numpad is working. Okay. Now I want this to bool, please. Come on, bool. Do I need another one? Control Shift plus. No? I'll just do it let's just do it the newbie way. Boolean union. There. Fucking hell. Alright. Alright, I'll apply this. I'll also boolean this. Control Shift plus. Control Shift minus. Will it do that? No. Shift plus. No, doesn't do it. Oh. I may need to install another boolean. I know it's just. Maybe it's wait. Was it? Is it a? I don't know if it. Is it what? Was it a Blender extension that I used? Maybe search a boolean in the extensions. Here we go. Quick boolean operators. I have to look at my extensions. Are there any other stuff here that I forgot to install? Okay, it should work. Control Shift plus. Ah, oh wait, what? Okay. Let me quickly face orientation. Go to sculpt mode. I'm gonna do a remesh here. Not that kind of remesh, like a 0.05 remesh. 0.02 remesh. Okay, good. Alright, let me just quickly add some details to this. Don't need this edge to be parent, as well as this edge. Okay, so that's his legs. Let's call this legs. Right, move this to the Ridley collection here. Move to Ridley. Okay. Next up is, I guess, the feet. How can I make this feet? This with a cube. Alright, hold on guys. I just need to get my water here before I continue, so should I put you guys in the waiting screen or should I? Yeah, let's put you guys in the waiting screen, hold on. Let's quickly get my water, then I'll come back. Alright, I'm back. Told you guys it'd be quick. Okay, let's go ahead make the cube here. I mean the freaking feet. Okay, so the good thing about Ridley's design is that he has less what do you call it? less toes than the average human being, which is good for me because I don't need to worry about about how the rigging will work for the feet. So let's go in the mirror. Oh. Okay, they can make it bigger, I'd say. Okay. Alright, while we're at it, we can also add a little bit joint. Spherical joint here. Yeah, this one would do. Let's mirror that. And put it right over here. I might need to put this a little bit to the side here. And rotate it towards the direction of the leg here. Nice. And let's move this a little to the left, like so. Okay. Shift plus. Nice. I'll just do a quick remesh here, just to have it easily. Oh. Remesh. Okay, so got that. To grab. Just need to ease up the transition between the joint here and the leg. Nothing too crazy. Then we go to here and we go to sculpt mode. Let me just turn on X just in case. .05. Okay. Go ahead and quickly make a mask over here. Alright. Control-itis. Let's go down to the movement option here. Okay, cool. I need the grab brush. Okay. I'm trying to make that little claw thing at the back of his ankle. I think that requires me to make another mesh here pretty quickly. Use this one more time. Okay. I just need to make a cylinder. Let's make it 16 for now. Mirror. Alright. Here. Okay, what's wrong with my mouse? Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Right, there we go. Okay, we got the clothing here working. How do I put chat here again? There it is. Alright. Cool. So we got this. I guess it's time now to make the toes. I'm gonna quickly make a few alterations to this. Control-I. And let's switch to the movement tool here. And whoop. Easy toes. Yeah, this looks nice. Alright. I need to adjust some parts of this here. Okay, we can maybe add that. Okay, more. Okay, do a remesh. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Blender, for actually working to be one of my favorite ones. Okay. I don't know, but I think this I'm gonna quickly make a, what do you call this, a big indentation to his feet here. As well as here and here. Just to, you know, like a little bit more of a natural shape compared to a flat one. Okay. Okay, so we got that. Let's add another cylinder here. Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna mirror this. Okay, so faces. Okay, I need this to be active elements. Cool. Shift D. Well, look at that. Perfect box modeling on my part. Okay, so that's Ridley's feet, I guess. I guess now time to make his arms. Okay, so I don't know if the drawing I did here is obvious, but I was trying to go for like a forced perspective thing where it's really trying to reach out onto your screen. That's why his hands are much bigger than usual, but upon looking at it, I feel like I should make his hands also big because it just looks cool in this character. So let's do that. Let's make a cube here. Have this be mirrored, and we'll just make his arms here. Alright. Okay, what else? Oh. I need to force it to keep its edges here. Okay, nice. Okay, next is his what's it called? His hands here. Go for another cube. You can maybe make a your modifier here. Remesh. Okay. Like okay. Okay. Alright, now it's time to make the fingers. So I think let's do sure full I G. Okay, let me quickly reshape these angles here. I still need to make the middle finger, of course, but let me quickly first adjust all of these parts here. fuck, this is not gonna work out. Right. I think I need to make this a different layer altogether. Oh well, I'm just gonna maybe flatten out some parts of this finger here. Alright. Another thing I want to talk about. I recently watched an old movie called 12 Angry Men because for some reason YouTube recommended to me this video essay about how this old movie called 12 Angry Men is like number 10 in IMDb of all time in terms of ratings. And people will claim it to be like the best movie of all time for its writing and shit. And before I finished the video essay and was spoiled about the plot, I freaking paused the video and tried to look for a copy of it online. I found one in Dailymotion, someone uploaded it in Dailymotion, and my god, it was a freaking joy watching 12 Angry Men. It's kind of like watching Better Call Saul for the first time, except in this case, it's a 1 hour and 30-minute movie that's all just set on this one room. What I love about 12 Angry Men was that it was just a conversation between these, well, 12 men, of course, that didn't really have any action to it. But it's just a straight up mystery throughout the entirety of the movie, that where they just try to prove whether or not this little boy is guilty or not for the murder of his father. And at first you'd think that the freaking boy was freaking guilty because there was proof that that a woman saw him do it. There's the old man that said that he heard a scream from the second floor of the apartment building, and he even said that he heard the boy say, "I'm gonna kill you," to his father. But then as the movie goes on, you start to realize that the boy was actually innocent, little by little, just as these 12 men are trying to become critical of the facts and the evidence of the case. True. And it's a pretty fun movie if you guys haven't watched it yet. I've really watched a lot of black and white movies in my part. I think the last black and white movie I've watched was a Charlie Chaplin movie called City Lights, which is a pretty fun movie as well, if you guys haven't checked it out yet. But 12 Angry Men is just the complete opposite of Charlie Chaplin. Guys, if you guys like mystery movies, or crime documentaries, you'd really like 12 Angry Men. Although it's a very wordy movie, as in there's really not much action going on. It's just 12 people talking. But the most interesting dialogue I've ever heard in a movie, because it's just them trying to piece together the facts of a case, of a courtroom case. And and the characters were also very interesting. The fact that there are some characters that have like some prejudice towards some people really sort of really reflects the modern day as well. Even though this movie came out in 1957. And then there was this one line in the movie wherein the guy was like, "I'm gonna kill you," and the fucking main character had that gotcha moment, and he said, "Well, you're not really gonna kill me, are you?" You know, because when you're presented evidence of someone saying, "I'm gonna kill you," you'd first think that the person is actually gonna kill the person. But if you think about it, we say, "I'm gonna kill you" to another person, not in a literal sense most of the time, you know, because you know, if you're an English speaker, you'll say, "I'm gonna kill you" to someone that you hate, but not in a way that you'd actually kill him. You just if you're like very angry, it just means like you just wanna like, I don't know, like punch him or berate him with words. Like, you're not actually gonna stab a knife through his chest or something. And that was a very iconic scene in the movie. If you guys haven't watched 12 Angry Men, it's not available on Netflix. It's just available anywhere you can find it, like YouTube or Dailymotion. Because it's a very old movie, and I think it's already in the public domain. I don't know, but you know, it's somewhere out there if you guys are interested in watching it. Anyway, let me just quickly make the hands here. Okay, so now got this. I think it's now time that we claws here. Okay. Let's duplicate this here. Do this over here. All right. Let's do a draw mode. Remesh. Okay. Now we just need to add one more cylinder here, just to complete the trifecta of weird looking hands for Ridley. Let's get a mirror up in here, and we're gonna go to sculpt mode. We're gonna remesh the fuck out of this, just like that. Through 5. So I added, we can also add glue some joints to his fingers here. Right, go. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna quickly link all of these together. See, before that, L P selection. Control. Control P. Transform. Okay. I'm not ending stream yet. Don't worry, guys. Try to finish the wings while we're at it here. Let's add like a little bit of a joint area here. Select everything here, shade smooth everything. Okay. Alright, the last thing we need to make here is his wings. Which is this sort of freaking abomination. I tried to use a curve for this one, or here's what I can do. Wait. Alright guys, this thing I've recently learned about the newest version of Blender. I'm gonna add a grease pencil object. And I'm wondering, oh Morgan, why are you using a grease pencil object? Yeah, hold your butts. I'm gonna use a blank. I'll make a geo. What is it? Geo. No. Where's the geometry node? Huh? You don't have geometry nodes for grease pencil? What? Oh, god dang it. Okay, fine, I'll just... sure, why not? Let's just use a freaking curve. Let's get rid of this G pencil for now. I could have sworn they already added grease pencil support for... I mean, geometry node support for grease pencil. Oh well, let's just stick with the good old path curve, I guess. I'm gonna get rid of all of these first. Let's do a mirror. Control 1. Insert one right here. And we're just gonna make a big intrusion over here. Okay, good. Now I want to know how this looks if I insert a round object. Okay, good. Now let's go ahead. Actually, before we do that, I think I just want to x0. Let's go to the image editor. Okay, so the link sort of goes like this. It's too big. Do this, then this. Wait, I'm just gonna make a quickly make a. Alright. Alright, not every curve needs to be merged all the time. So we'll just make that. Okay. Then we need to make a bunch of other stuff here. Shift D. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'll make another like a plane here. Mirror. Control A. Rotation. X0. Okay. Let's make a few different variations here. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm live streaming. Yeah. It's your phone. Oh, my sister's here, guys. Control. This control A. I don't control P. Let's convert this first into a kind of cover up the edges here, little caps. I'm gonna F3 this. Okay. Control J. Mirror. There we go. That's Ridley's wings. Extrusion here, something like that. Okay. Okay, dude, that's good. Now let's make his tail now. I almost forgot this tail. What the fuck? Let's do a Bezier curve first. Is that red? Still molding this, right? Alright. Oh, I'm gonna grab. Oh my god, it's very thick. I'm right. So guys, if you guys don't know, like my Lola, my grandma, and my Tito, which means uncle. I run like a bakery business, and every time they come to the house, they usually gift us some bread and some pandesal. Huh? Oh, it's from someone else? I didn't know that. Who made that? It's a Neil? Who made that? Ah, okay. Yeah, our Tito made this. I always find that my Tito always makes the best bread. I think better than my grandma's bakery. The best kind of bread I ever tried was from him was this pastry called ensaimada. There's just a sugary bread with cheese on top. But it results in this very sweety flavor. They can go wrong with some pieces of pandesal with you. You serve that with freaking coffee or Milo, and you're like, you're pretty much set for your breakfast. Oh, it's good. Oh, what's that? Oh yeah, I need to make some brazier first. Oh, I need to extrude this. Thank you. Because it really needs a very long tail. Alright, there we go. So now we need to make a simple UV sphere. I'm just gonna crank down the amount of vertices here by half, and I want this to be arrayed. There we go. I just need to slow shrink this down actually, and also I need to apply a curve modifier here. There we go. So now, if I were to move this around, oh, not too much, something like that. Now I have a flexible tail. Look at that. Okay. Maybe you can just move out the spacing by 0.95. I don't want this. Yeah, it'll work. There we go. All right, now finally we need to make that what's it called? The knife on his tail. I guess just an arrow. I thought of it that way. But anyway, let's make a plane. I'll make that arrow. something like this, right? Then I'm gonna extrude it. Shift N. Okay, cool. Make a curve over there, right? Select all this. There we go. Let me shade smooth that. You can do shade auto smooth. Maybe it can shade smooth by angle. Let's do a shade auto smooth here. Alright, I want to see how this looks without the shaders first. Alright, is that? No, I need to add a curve here. Where is my curve object? Selection into cursor. Alright, let's see. No, I want the Bezier curve, come on. There you go. Okay, good. Oh my god, it's working perfectly. Alright, nice. We got the freaking curve of his tail. Right. Nice. Alright. This looks in. Getting rid of this freaking race shading or the shadows. My God. All right, let's look at this guy one more time. Is playing through this. Alright, nice, they made Ridley. This is the original Ridley, I guess. Granted, I could have made Mecha Ridley to give his design more of a or some more detail, but I guess Ridley basic Ridley is still, you know, very iconic in my mind, and maybe in your minds as well. But anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be it for the stream. Thank you so much for watching. On the next stream, I'll probably do the retopology as well as the shading and shit. And the rigging. If you guys like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe. Now, go read a book. Bye bye. That's my sister, by the way. Bye bye.